Mabuhay everyone, MARKCHES here. Welcome to the channel. And today, I'll be giving you my top 5 favorite sneakers to hoop in currently right now as of this month of May. So let's find out which ones are they. Before we start with my top 5 favorite sneakers right now, I would just like to inform you guys that I'll be raffling some stuff. I won't mention right now which ones are they, but it will compose of some sneakers, tops, and some socks. So I'll be putting the mechanics down in the description below on how you can join the raffle. For the 5th spot currently right now on my favorite sneaker, it's actually a late entry. I just got it. They look good and they feel good and they perform good. These are the Lebron 18 lows. What I have is the Atmos collaboration in the Viotech colorway. And what I like about this sneaker is of course the materials of the uppers of this Viotech colorway. And what really surprised me on the Lebron 18 lows, I thought it would perform very similar to the 17s. But the react foam or cushion of the Lebron 18 lows is very nice. It is thinner compared to the Lebron 17s, but it is more plush and it's a lot more bouncier. So responsiveness on the sneaker and court feel is better on the 18s. Plus it gives you a very nice bounce and impact protection for the react foam. And as for the traction of the Lebron 18s, it's a very steady traction. You can use it indoor or outdoor. It is a very flexible sneaker. Plus in this Viotech colorway, you can also rock this off court. So a little background on the Viotech colorway is there was an Air Max 1 that was released back then. This colorway of the Lebron 18s is actually paying homage with that Atmos collaboration with the Air Max 1. It has the same color palette to it, which is the brown, the purple or magenta swoosh. This one you can easily rock it off court after playing. Comparing with the other hype sneakers that are out now in the market, this you can cop on retail, plus the materials that it has is really premium. Very soft, buttery leather, very nice suede around the mid part of the sneaker. And you have the React Tech on the forefoot part, plus the Air Max 270 on the heel part of the sneaker. Next on my list is the new Balance TwoWay. This one is a very solid performer. The fuel cell cushion on the TwoWay is a very nice balance of bounciness and impact protection. You just need to break it in a little bit to get that bounciness feel, especially around the forefoot. The impact protection in the heel is also very nice. The sneaker is very responsive, very close to the ground, but not sacrificing the cushion part of the sneaker. Plus, the upper of the sneaker is a tried and tested material from New Balance. It is very supportive, and there's a lot of fusing around the toe area of the sneaker, which gives you durability to the sneaker. And the sneaker is relatively light. It is very ideal in any basketball position. Plus the traction on the TwoWay is the same as the Omnis and the Kawais, which is very dependable, made out of very hard rubber. Plus the grip of the traction, very good, even on the dusty floor. So I would say the TwoWay is a very well balanced and very well-rounded sneaker to have in your rotation. Next on my list is the KT6 Low, and ever since I gotten this KT6 Low, I couldn't stop playing with them because of how nice the anti-flash foam on the KT6 lows are. It is very similar to the TwoWay from New Balance. The anti-flash foam on the KT6 lows is very plush and it's very bouncy. Plus it is very low to the ground. So it's very responsive and not sacrificing impact protection and bounciness at all. So as for the heel, I really like the bounciness of the KT6 low. And what I really like, or the highlight on the KT6, is of course the support and durability that it's giving you for a low-cut sneaker. Given that they kind of modified the 3D support system on the KT6 Low compared to the regular KT6, this gives you a very nice lateral support at the same time. This very nice medial heel support that you'll be getting on the KT6, which helps you from further rolling your ankle if you step on someone or you have a freak accident. This will catch your ankle for further rolling it and further injuring your ankle. So I really like this 3D support system on the KT6 lows. Another thing that I really like on the KT6 lows, like on the KT6 regular, is this really exaggerated lateral outrigger that gives you maximum stability. So it really is made for like a shooter if you want to get your balance quickly and plant your feet quickly for a jump shot, and even for lateral moves or sidestep so that you won't roll your ankle. This huge lateral outrigger is also one of the highlights of the KT6 lows. Plus the design of the KT6 lows, especially in this colorway, is I think a very nice summer sneaker to have. You can also rock this off court, very similar to the Lebron 18's Atmos. This is one good looking sneaker. Next on my list is the KD14s. Yeah, you know it, the KD14s. And if you've been following this channel, you know how I love the full-length Zoom Strobel. And this sneaker also has that. And one thing that I considered an upgrade on the cushioning of the KD14s is the carrier foam is made out of Cushlon. So it's a lot softer. So there's a lot more impact protection in the forefoot and heel on the KD14s compared to its predecessor, although I like the design of the KD12s and 13s a little bit better compared to the design of the 14s, but that's a different story. But in terms of performance, the cushion of the KD14s is an insane setup. If you want maximum bounciness, but still getting that maximum impact protection from the forefoot and heel, and it's not too high off the ground, the KD14's cushion setup is, I think, one of the best cushion setup out right now in the market. As for the upper of the KD14s, it's pretty regular. It gives you good support and durability, especially around the lateral part of the sneaker. One last thing that I really love about the KD14s is the ever dependable traction of the KD14s. The KD13's traction was really good, but the 14s, I think it has one of the top tractions out right now in the market. Whether if you're playing on a clean or dusty floor, it wouldn't matter. The grip is really there, and you don't need to wipe it often. So overall performance of the KD14s, man, no complaints here. A very well-rounded sneaker to have. Cushion-wise, very good. Upper, good. The traction is awesome on the KD14s. And the top one on my list is, of course, how could you forget, the Nike Zoom GT Cut. Actually, the GT Cut and the KD14s can be interchangeable depending on how my body feels on that day. So the reasons why I will choose the GT Cut over the KD14s is if I want to be really fast during that day and I wouldn't mind really being close to the ground, and this one is the closest to the ground with all of my top favorites right now. If I want that feeling, if I want to be really fast, very responsive, and the traction on the GT Cut is insane. If you have tried the KD14s, you have to try the traction on the GT Cut, and even on the KT6, the traction is really gnarly. So these three have very insane bite to the ground, insane grip on the floor. But the GT Cut, very similar to the KDs and the KT. It doesn't pick up that much dust, even if you're playing on a dusty floor. The traction is really dependable. Plus, the rubber compound is really thick, so you can even play with this outdoors. So as for the cushion of the GT Cut, this is, like I said in my performance review of this, if you want to be really close to the ground, but still get that bounciness and impact protection out of a sneaker, this one is for you. So there's a full-length Zoom Strobel unit below this React insole. So you'll get the impact protection at the same time bounciness on a very low profile, low to the ground sneaker. Another highlight that I almost forgot to mention on the GT Cut is this lateral support that you'll be getting on the GT Cut. If you played with the Zoom Freak 2, this has the same support, lateral support that you'll be getting on the GT Cut, because your foot won't be going anywhere on the GT Cut. But one thing to consider is it's the most snug out of these choices. So it really depends on your foot shape. Maybe for a wide footer, I wouldn't recommend the GT Cut that much, but you can go with the KD14s or the KT6 lows. If you have a regular foot or a narrow foot like me, you will surely love the GT cut. If you also like to be really low to the ground, still getting that bounciness and impact protection on the sneaker, the GT cut is for you. So these are my top favorite sneakers to hoop in right now. I'm pretty sure you would never go wrong between these 5 sneakers. So let me know what your thoughts are on my preference. So it really depends on you for my style of play, for my body shape, for my body weight. I like these 5 sneakers. So let me know your top 5 favorite sneakers right now in the comments down below and let me know why. So this has been MARKCHES once again. Thank you for support. Thank you for dropping by. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.